up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, this time on the main PC, and today we're gonna check out Endless Suburbia again, but of course on the main PC, as I said. And so far, very fun game. I don't know how many different things there are in it, but I've been through like 4 or 5, and for $5, I can't complain at all. I mean, I wish the performance was a little better, but again, for $5, I can't expect perfection. So why don't we go ahead, hop into the game, let's see what it can do.
Alright, we'll max this out at 4K, but unfortunately even this beastly thing can't get 60 plus with this game maxed out. Now you can get like 30, 40 FPS, but most people with a system like that would absolutely not accept this kind of FPS. Now luckily just dropping it down to Epic does fine, but I want to get a little gameplay like this first just for fun. Alright, now we're going to do some Epic before we get to the camera recorded portion. And funny enough, I believe the 4090 system needs to drop all the way down to high to get these exact same FPS. And Epic is quite a bit more hard to run. So, this thing, if we put it up down to high, would probably get hundreds of FPS. But anyway, let's go and hop into the game, shall we?
get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. Doo-doo-doo, just cruising on through the suburbs. Such a nice day. It'd be a shame if something weird happened. But nah, there's no way that would happen, right? Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome. We're driving around in park. Fantastic. Night sure does come early around these parts. Oh shit. There we go. Wouldn't let me turn while looking behind myself. That's an interesting one. And that's a dead end too, so I guess we gotta go one of these two ways. Is that another dead end? Man, I'm finding all the dead ends in this frickin' one. I really don't like spiders. Oh, luckily I don't have arachnophobia. I just don't really like them, so that's just weird and don't like it, but still can play. I've seen some people freak out just in video games when they see spiders. They probably have that legitimate, what is that, arachnophobia? A phobia that actually makes sense. There's lots of spiders that can kill you if they bite you, or make your flesh rot off. None of those sound very fun to me. Same thing with a lot of snakes. Luckily in Michigan, we don't have that many. At least snake-wise. There's just the Michigan Mississauga rattlesnake, which is endangered to fuck, and you're lucky as hell if you even ever see one. Let alone to get bit by it. Which wouldn't be lucky, but... most of the time it's not even deadly unless you get bit by a baby that injects you with all of its venom. And then even then you'd have to be like a really old person with a compromised immune system and like all that shit. Or a really young child that doesn't have one built up and just can't deal with that shit. And yeah, I think even as far as spiders, we got like black widows, hobo spiders, and brown recluse, but we luckily don't have like Brazilian wandering spiders or big ass Goliathian tarantula. What is that one thing from fricking Australia? That huntsman spider? Fuck that shit. I would shoot that thing legitimately with a gun. I don't care if I put a hole in my wall. That thing would get shot.
But to them, it's just like, oh no, there's another huntsman spider on the wall, honey. Whatever, just leave it alone. It'll go away. Like, no, fuck that shit. Burn the entire house down. Uh-oh. We appear to have a tail. Like, legitimately though, like as slow as we're going, a spider that size would legitimately catch us in like 1 millisecond with how quick they move. Although, no, actually, I think that's one of the ones that, well, no, that's more like a hunting spider. Hunting spiders are fast shit, yeah, no, that would catch us in like 1 second. For a second, I thought maybe it was one of those ones that hangs out in the webs. I mean, those ones are somewhat quick, but they're not that quick. Jumping spiders are the fastest. I can barely keep up with those little bastards when they get going. And shit, even if my eyes can see them, it's not like my body can react. By the time I see them, it's like, oh yeah, I should have reacted like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, sorry, we've been on your shirt for like a full minute before you even realize because we're so fucking fast. You leave me alone. Uh-oh. Well, we're toast. And we can also use this opportunity to wrap on up.
Alright guys, that's a wrap for Endless Suburbia on the main PC, and it handled it pretty well. Still couldn't max it out though, but after seeing how it ran on everything else, I wasn't really expecting it to. I figured it might get like, at least playable to some people, like 30 to 40 FPS maxed out, but that's not what most people want to play at with a system like that. But once you turn it down 1 notch, then you're getting about the kind of FPS I like in a single player game. So, not too bad at all, but I'd still expect a game that looks like this to get like 200 FPS with a setup like this, but hey, at least it's still playable. It might not be the most optimized, but hey, for $5, I can't complain too much, especially because I'm willing to bet this is made by either one guy or a small team. So regardless, fun game. And now we got one more system to test it on, the TV PC. So I'm gonna go do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video though, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.